up, you guys? It's your girl Tori Aaliyah, and I am back with another video. Today is a quick makeup look that I wanted to do. I did some eyeshadow, which I really don't do. It's usually this type where a little bit of glitter, some nude. So then I paired it with some lip liner and some lip gloss. So I just wanted to come on here and show you guys the products that I use and how I applied them. So keep watching. It will be a voiceover because I don't want this video to be too long, but I do hope you like this video. Make sure to share it, comment if you'd like any if you want to add any tips or add any products that you feel are good for like darker skin tones. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out more content very soon. Let's get into it. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Tori, and I'm back with a makeup video. Y'all, let me preface this by saying that I am not a makeup artist, y'all. I do basic makeup, but I just wanted to show y'all what I do. So let's get into it. So I will be doing like a voiceover because I don't want you guys, you know, I don't want to talk too long in this video. So I will link everything I use down below if you want to use them as well. And I might just hold them up too so you can see them. But yeah, let's get into it. And if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my mirror. So yeah. Now I am using the Milani Prime Shield as my primer. So I just put that in my T-zone area. I don't use a lot really, and sometimes I don't even use this product, but that's what I'm using today. Now I'm using the Anastasia brow pomade. I think I have the shade in Ebony, and I just use that with a little stencil brush. This stencil has like a brush at the other end, like a sharp line, and that's what I use to line my brows. Now, I think we all know for the most part how to do our brows, so I'll just speed this part up so you guys don't have to watch everything. Now my brows are pretty lined. I did wax them recently, so normally when I wax my brows I don't tend to use concealer under my eyes, so I didn't really use it for this video. But normally if my brows are really full, I would add some concealer to kind of, you know, shape them properly, but they're all good today, so I didn't do that. Now I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade 445. So I just use like a few drops of it. I kind of try to pump it on my face so it doesn't make a mess. And then yeah, I just blend that in. And I usually use a sponge to blend my foundation. I found out that it works like much better when you wet your sponge. So try to do that, or you know, wash it after each use so that it's wet when you're using it, because it makes the foundation melt so nicely on your skin. And you get a larger sponge. Now for the concealer, I am using the Hourglass concealer, and this is in the shade Maple. I got this from Sephora. It's really good. I like it so far. It makes under your eye like just pop. It's really lightweight as well, but like it blends so amazing. So definitely try this if you haven't. Now I just did like 2 little spots under my eye. I've been seeing this trend on TikTok and it works really nice. And then I just do a few little spots going straight down on my nose, under my chin, and a little above my cupid's bow. And that's how I've been using it. I used to do like some on my forehead, but I found that I didn't like how it looked when the light hit it. So like if you have a more narrow face, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But yep, that's how I've been doing it, and I like this shape so far that it gives me. So I know I look a bit crazy right now, but you gotta trust the blending process. You just have to keep blending. That's what I do. And eventually, once you put the contour and everything, it starts to look more natural. So just keep blending. Now, whenever I do my under eyes, I use the residue from the concealer and I just pat that into my eyelid. I found that that kind of works as a base for when you're doing eyeshadow. Because this is a more natural eyeshadow look, you don't have to do too much with using a lot of concealer up there. So that little amount just works for me. Now for my under eye, my nose, and my chin area where I put the concealer, I set that with the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Hazelnut. And what I do is I just pat that powder in with my sponge and I leave it on for like 30 to 45 seconds before I brush it off with a regular foundation brush. Now as I'm brushing it, I do try to just pat the excess powder into my under eye, just so that it kind of sets properly when I'm doing it. And then as we go, I'll show you how I get rid of the harsh lines. Now to get rid of the harsh lines, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and this is the medium to dark palette, and I'm going to be contouring. So around the areas where my under eye, where you kind of see that sharp line, I use the dark shade in that palette to kind of brush around that area, which helps to contour and just bring everything together. So I do a little bit under my chin, and then I also go around my forehead area and a little bit under my chin itself to kind of give that like cut chin, you know, nice shape. Depending on your face shape, you might contour a bit different though. So I also use a small eyeshadow brush to just contour my nose, because when I use the concealer, you kind of put a little excess over your nose. So to just fix that, I contour my nose a little bit to give me my shape back. For my eyeshadow, I will be using the Juvia's Place palette, and this palette is called the Nubian, and I'm gonna just be using the shades at the bottom of the palette. I'm not sure the name of each pigment, but I'll point at them. So I just used that base color to cover my eyelids before I went in and applied a sparkly gold eyeshadow. It looks a bit more bronze, you let me know, but that's what we're going with to cover the eyelids. And it's so pigmented. I feel like it's not showing up as nice on camera, but like it's really nice. Now to kind of blend those two colors together, I did go back in and I used the brown shade close to the base shade that I used to blend those two together, and I feel like it just, you know, added that extra pop. Y'all, once again, I know nothing about eyeshadow, but this is my go-to look, so bear with me. Now, to create the winged liner, I usually use a marker liner to do that. So I use like a really fine tip. I forgot the name of that one, but I will link it below as well. And I usually draw the wing first, and then I just pull it all the way across, because my eyelashes are really curly. So sometimes I can't see the bottom of my eyelid, so once I drag it across, it just easily just creates the shape for me, and then I fill it in. For the lashes, I am going to be using some faux mink lashes. These ones I did get off Amazon. They're called A-Crown lashes. I'll also link them below. I cannot do my lashes on here. I'll be looking crazy, so I'll be back. So for my liner, I decided to skip that and just put a pop of eyeshadow under my smaller lashes. I don't really wear eyeliner, so this is my go-to to just add the shadow. So the next product I'll be using is a lip liner, and this is from my friend's lip line. It's called Kumah Cosmetics. So the brow pencil is like a dark brown shade, and I just use that to line my lips. This brow pencil is so nice though. Like, as long as you put some lip balm on and then you start using it, like, it goes on so nice, like butter. I'm then gonna follow up with a lip gloss. This is also from Kumah Cosmetics. I used this shade, but then this one is more clear, and I realized that I did want one that kind of matched with the lip liner, so I did go back in with the other gloss. I'm not sure of the names, but I will list them as well in my description so that you can go check it out. And I do have a discount code, so if you'd like to purchase, you can get 10% off. So I did end up going back in with my black Radiance palette. I tend to use the highlighter from this palette as well. So I went back in, and that's the last step. I just add some highlights to my cheekbone, and I add some on my nose and a little above my Cupid's bow, and then that's about it. So lastly, I went in with my e.l.f. mist and set spray, and I just used that all over my face to just set everything. And that's usually the last step in all of this. I let it dry, and yeah, I think I'm gonna fix my hair and I'll be done. That should be it. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys the products that I use and how I apply them. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out more content very soon.